I'm a believer that we need to always look at the economic model first through the lens of I'm out of production. In other words, what would it look like if I was an investor looking to buy my business? What margin am I looking to hit? And to me, what I see the most common for all the teams we work with is that 20 to 25% net profit with the owner 100% out of production. Whether they ever actually get out of production or not doesn't matter. But the idea is we should build the model off of 20 to 25% net. Because if you can at least hit those margins, and 25 gets a little tough sometimes, yeah. Maybe in that 15 to 20%, but as close to 20% as we can get, maybe a little bit more. If I can't hit that, honestly, you are better off staying a high production agent with a bunch of staff and maybe some showing assistants and ISA setting your appointments. Like you be the main producer and be highly leveraged with quality staff people all around you. You're going to make way more money in less time than if you're trying to build this team on a 5 to 8% net profit margin. But that's where that 20 to 25% net comes in is I'm out of production and I'm able to hit a 20, 25% net. Because I see a lot of people say, oh, I'm at a 30. Yeah, I just had a coaching call yesterday. It was a P&L review with a client. They were at a 27% net profit and their coach told them they should be at a 30% net profit, but they were doing 80% of the production. And they said, oh, so I'm healthy, right? I'm at that 27% net. I'm like, no. That's because we're not accounting for, we need to do your adjusted net profit. And when we did that, they were actually a significant negative. So again, the key here is that we make sure we're looking at the right numbers because that's where there's confusion in the industry. They see somebody on stage say, I'm at a 30% net. They see they're at 27 and they say, I must be doing pretty good. No, you're actually doing awful because if you paid the cost of sale on your production, you'd be upside down significantly.